Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Unedited with Lo, where we talk about all things sales, marketing, and mindset. Today, in this episode, we will be discussing the three main things that you need to add into your next piece of content if you're looking to start practicing your sales skills online to start converting your followers into sales. I'm so excited that we're finally getting into the sales topics. I know for the last 4 days, I've been all about mindset, but today I'm going to give you guys some actionable tips that you can take and literally use in your next piece of content so you can start getting results, okay? So without further ado, let's get right into it. Now, there are three main things that you cannot go without in any piece of sales content if you're looking to create content that will actually do something for you. One of the biggest pieces of advice that I would give to you, or anybody really who is looking to sell and market online, is to understand, again, that marketing is not sales and sales is not marketing. However, when the two come together, magical things happen. But in order to make it happen, there just are a few things that need to be abided by in order to make sure that you're able to get the best results at the end of the day. So we're gonna start off with the first one, the first main point, and that is in your next piece of content, you need to make sure that it is relatable in a sales aspect, right? And I'm not talking about creating the next trend or using a trendy audio. When I speak of relatability, what I mean is speaking directly to your target customer, right? And making sure that you can relate to where they are at this specific time and place. And so when you think of what it means to relate to somebody, it essentially means to understand, to show that you understand, to show that you see where they are in this moment. It's an act of empathy in a way, showing that, okay, I see the pain that you're going through. I see where you want to go into the future. I understand what you've been through and where you are right now. And being able to communicate that to people and being able to show that you understand and you have empathy allows you to build a deeper level of trust. And again, we always come back again when it comes to sales and marketing to being customer centric. It's always about the customer. Everything you do will always be about the customer, creating the best experience, making sure that everything is done with them in mind. So even in normal everyday life, how are we able to treat people the best? How are we able to relate with people the best? The only way that we're able to do that is by truly getting to know them, by knowing where they've come from and where they want to go. And once you know where someone has been and you know where they want to go and you understand where their headspace is now, it's a lot easier to provide them with the things that they need. It's a lot easier to communicate to them because let's say in real life, not in business, let's say you have a friend and you know that they've been through some traumatic experiences. If you know that they've been through some trauma in a specific area, you will know to be more empathetic when it comes to those topics when you're speaking about them around them, right? Because you know them. Now let's say you know that another friend wants to go to school, wants to get their master's, wants to do all these things. You would speak to them differently. If you saw an opportunity, I'm so sorry, this is every video, these fuzzies from the fan get into my nose. I promise one day it won't happen. I promise one day it won't happen. Okay. And even on my eyelashes, the fuzzes are coming. Anyways, I won't edit it out, I promise. Anyways, let's say your friend wants to go to college. If you saw opportunities or if you saw different, let's say, people that they could network, you would know to connect them with that because that's what would help support them getting into their next phase of life. Now, keeping that in mind and then thinking about it in business, if we know our customers and we know where they've been in their past and we know where they want to go, then we're able to communicate that, right? Because initially we're strangers. The people who you see online, you and them are strangers. And the only way to build that level of trust is to communicate that you know them. And that's how they start to build trust with your business. Now, once they know that you know where they've been and you know where they want to go, then it's a lot easier as well to create solutions that will help them get to where they want to go. Now, coming back to how we communicate that, again, it can be through speaking to their pain points, whether that be in our captions or in our hooks or in the story we tell within our reels or carousels, whatever. Or it can be through their desires, communicating where they want to go. Speaking of, I'll get to that point later. Speaking of the future, what they want to achieve, what that dream life looks like for them. Again, it comes back to building trust. If people don't trust you, they won't buy from you. The only way that people will be able to trust you if they feel like they know you, or at least you know them, okay? The second thing that we need to talk about today, and the second thing that you need to incorporate into your next piece of content is the transformation aspect. Without a transformation, without communicating the transformation that your customer or client will be receiving from your specific business, they will not buy from you. Again, this is the biggest difference between marketing and sales. This piece right here is what connects the two, right? You have your marketing, you're doing your promotion, your brand awareness, you're being consistent, people see you, all these things. But people can see you and they can know you, but it doesn't mean that they know how you can get them to where they want to go, right? And that's where the transformation comes into the sale, because now they're like, oh, I get it. It snaps in their mind and they immediately can correlate you and your brand to the problem that they need solved. And so it's important when you're creating your content to figure out what are the different ways that you can communicate the transformation that you'll be providing to them in the long term. What problems will you be able to solve? How will they be able to correlate that within their minds? Another thing to take note of is that when you are communicating the transformation, be sure not to speak in terms of what you know. Again, going back to what I said at the beginning, you have to speak in a language that they know. A lot of times what business owners do, especially if they're completely new to copywriting or just creating content in general, is that when they try to sell or when they try to market, they only speak about the technical terms, but they don't relate it back to what that means for the audience. For example, let's say I was selling shea butter. I don't know why I always use the example of shea butter, but it works. Let's say I'm selling shea butter and I'm over here talking about let's say, okay, we're gonna make it very simple. This is my customer right here. She's the customer. She is struggling with eczema, very dry skin. She cracks under her eyes during Hamatan and Ghana. Her lips are very dry and chapped. And here's me. I'm the business owner. I sell shea butter. I sell shea butter lip balm. Now, my job is to sell this to her. If I go to her knowing her problem, she has eczema and she has dry, cracked lips and her skin is cracking on her face, and I'm talking about, well, we have vitamin E, it's fluffy, we added an extra dash of rosemary oil, it's extra moisturizing, not even moisturizing, what do I be seeing? Oh, it has a jojoba oil, it has all these things, just listing out all the ingredients. The girl would be looking at me like, I don't care. I don't care that it has jojoba oil. I don't care that it has castor oil. I don't care about where the shea butter was sourced. Does it fix my problem? Yes or no? And that's what your customer is looking at you like right now. Everybody in your following list, you're talking about all the features, all the benefits, where it's sourced, all these things. They don't care. They do not care. Obviously, that is great for branding. For the people who are die-hard lifestyle, they buy your products, they are committed to you. They want to know more about that. But for the other 90% of people who are just trying to solve their problem, they just want to know. My customer just wants to know, by the end of using this, will it fix my face? Will my face stop being cracked? And if so, how long? So if I go to her instead and be like, hey, this shea butter was specifically created to help heal dry and cracked skin, and within the next 3 weeks, you will be completely healed, your skin will be restored, and you will have moisturized and soft, smooth skin. And also this other shea butter stick for your eczema, if you use it within a 2-week period, applying it every day, twice a day, your eczema will be healed, and it will also help remove any dark spots as well. I don't know, I don't have this company. But you see the difference between me trying to promote the jojoba oil, castor oil, it was sourced from the depths of Ghana, all this stuff, like people don't care. And again, it comes back to knowing your target audience, because guess what? Some people do care that it's sourced from the motherland. Some people do care. But again, most people who are just trying to get their pain points solved, they don't care. This video is getting long. Let me hurry up before my storage runs out. All right, and I'll probably make another video diving a little bit deeper into each one of these concepts, but for now, I hope you're getting the gist. Now, for the very last one, positioning your offer. A lot of you guys are scared to sell. I won't lie, I see it. I see it all the time, every day. Y'all just post, but you never sell, and you need to sell. Because people won't buy unless you ask them. People won't buy unless you tell them. People won't know that you have it available unless you communicate that. And I know you're probably like, well, it's common sense. It's not common sense. It's not common sense. It's not common sense. Let's get it in our brains that everything that you want somebody to do, you have to tell them. In regards to business, let's say, right? You don't want to leave any dollars on the table. If people are not buying right now, it's because you didn't tell them to buy. At the end of each one of your posts, you need a call to action. You need to position yourself in a place where people will want to buy from you, and they know that they can, and they know where to find you. Your call to action is crucial. Positioning yourself to sell is crucial. And it's exactly what I'm about to do to you right now. Okay, listen, I'm on 12 minutes. I don't know when my storage is gonna run out, but it is my Black Friday sale. If you are watching this during the Black Friday period, by November 26th, it will be completely finished. So all of my prices are cut in half. Everything is 50% off until November 26th, or until everything is all sold out. But if you are watching this after the Black Friday sale, click the link down below to get a full view of all of my current services, my current prices, and so you can learn how to work with me. If you want, book a discovery call, because you can, and I can learn more about your business struggles, what you've tried before, what your goals are for the future, and see how I can best support you in getting your business to the next level. You see, if you don't ask, people will never buy, okay? If you don't ask, people will never know that you have the solution to their problems. I want to help you grow online. Click the links down below to get started. Or if you're watching this on Instagram, click the link in my bio. But with that being said, I love you guys so much. I hope you were able to get a little bit from this. I know it was very quick, but maybe tomorrow, I will dive a little bit deeper, give some more examples for you guys so that you're able to conceptualize this concept a little bit more, because it's very important and you need to make sure that you get it, because if you don't, it sucks to suck. It sucks to suck, and you won't get the results that you want. But with that being said, I love you guys, and you know that. And if you have not already, please like this video. Do your girl a favor, like this video. If you want, you can comment. I mean, saving is also nice. Sharing is very kind too. And if you're on YouTube, subscribe. That's all. All right, and what time is it? 9:39. We're wrapping it up. I'm about to post this on YouTube for you guys. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.